Have you ever pondered about the sheer beauty and diversity of our planet? From the thunderous roars of Victoria Falls to the quiet whispers of the Northern Lights, our world is full of awe-inspiring natural wonders that simply demand our attention. Imagine vast plains of Africa's Serengeti, dotted with wild animals, the setting sun casting long shadows over a landscape that seems to stretch into infinity. Or the Amazon, the world's largest rainforest, pulsating with 1 million different forms of life. A symphony of nature that never ceases to play. Picture the mystical Halong Bay, where limestone pillars rise from emerald waters, creating a spectacle that blurs the line between reality and fantasy. And who can forget the Grand Canyon, a masterpiece sculpted by the relentless hands of time and the Colorado River, its layered red rocks telling a story that spans millions of years. Consider the raw power of Victoria Falls, where the Zambezi River takes a dramatic plunge, creating the world's largest sheet of falling water, a sight that leaves even the most seasoned travelers speechless. Let's travel to the ends of the Earth, to the pristine wilderness of Antarctica, a place where massive glaciers and staggering mountains reign supreme, and where the silence is only broken by the cracking of ice or the distant call of a penguin. Look up and marvel at the Northern Lights, a celestial ballet of lights dancing across the night sky, painting it in shades of green, pink and purple. A spectacle that truly embodies the magic of the Arctic. From the ethereal terraces of Pamukkale to the vast expanse of the Sahara Desert and the alien landscape of Wadi Rum, our planet is a treasure trove of natural wonders, each more breathtaking than the last. Join us on this virtual journey as we explore these natural wonders. Each corner of our world holds a unique charm, a story waiting to be discovered. So sit back, relax, and let's embark on this exciting adventure together. Imagine the vast plains of the Serengeti, teeming with wildlife. An expanse of land stretching nearly 12,000 square miles, the Serengeti is a testament to the grandeur of nature. It's a place where time stands still, and the rhythm of life beats to the drum of the wild. The Serengeti, which in the Maasai language means endless plains, is indeed a sight to behold. It's a ceaseless sea of grassland, punctuated by acacia trees, that stretches as far as the eye can see, reaching out to kiss the azure sky at the horizon. But it's not just the sheer size of the Serengeti that is captivating. It's the life that it supports, the diverse wildlife that calls it home. From the regal lion, the king of the Serengeti, to the nimble gazelle, the plains are teeming with an array of wildlife, each playing a vital role in this intricate web of life. Elephants, giraffes, zebras, cheetahs, hyenas, and more all coexist in this vast wilderness, creating a dynamic and ever-changing tableau of life. But perhaps the most spectacular event in the Serengeti is the Great Migration. Imagine over 1 million wildebeest, accompanied by hundreds of thousands of zebras and gazelles, embarking on an annual journey in search of fresh grazing. It's a sight that is as awe-inspiring as it is humbling, a testament to the relentless drive for survival that defines the natural world. The Great Migration is a circle of life, a dance of survival choreographed by the changing seasons. It's a spectacle that is both breathtaking and heartbreaking, as the migrating herds brave predators and perilous river crossings in their quest for survival. The Serengeti isn't just a place. It's a living, breathing entity, a vibrant tapestry woven from countless threads of life. It's a stage where the drama of life unfolds each day, under the watchful eyes of the circling vultures and the glowing African sun. The Serengeti, a marvel of nature, where life's drama unfolds every day. Venture into the heart of the planet, the Amazon rainforest, a place where the air is heavy with the hum of insects, the call of exotic birds, and the rustle of countless unseen creatures going about their lives in the undergrowth. It's a symphony of life, a cacophony of survival, a testament to the power of nature. The Amazon is not just a forest, it's a sprawling, breathing entity. A vast expanse of over 2 million square miles, it is a realm of dense vegetation where sunlight fights to reach the ground. It's a world painted in 50 shades of green, from the lime of the ferns to the emerald of the canopy, each leaf a testament to the forest's vibrancy. The biodiversity here is unparalleled. It's a treasure trove of life, boasting more than 400 billion individual trees representing over 16,000 species. It's home to 1 in 10 known species on Earth, from the elusive jaguar to the vibrant macaw, from the humble leafcutter ant to the mighty anaconda. But it's not just about the flora and fauna. The Amazon is also home to a rich tapestry of human life. Indigenous tribes, some uncontacted, have made this verdant wilderness their home for centuries. They live in harmony with the forest, understanding its rhythms and secrets, a testament to the adaptability of the human spirit. Yet the Amazon is more than the sum of its parts. It's a vital part of our planet's ecosystem, producing 20% of the world's oxygen. It's the planet's green lung, constantly inhaling carbon dioxide and exhaling life-giving oxygen. It's an essential cog in the wheel of our global climate, a vital player in the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. And so we find ourselves in awe of this lush green kingdom, a place where life thrives in every nook and cranny, where the air is thick with the promise of discovery, and where every moment is a testament to the enduring power of nature. The Amazon, a vibrant green lung pulsating with life. Let your mind drift to the mystical Halong Bay. Imagine being surrounded by thousands of limestone casts, rising majestically from emerald waters, each one a testament to the slow, patient hand of time. This is Halong Bay, a natural wonder that has fascinated and inspired for centuries. Located in the Gulf of Tonkin in northeastern Vietnam, Halong Bay is a dreamscape brought to life. An estimated 1,600 islands and islets, often shrouded in mist, create an ethereal, otherworldly scene. The islands, in varying shapes and sizes, are the crowning jewels of the bay, each one housing its own unique ecosystem. Some are hollow, housing enormous caves adorned with stalactites and stalagmites, while others are home to hidden lagoons and secluded beaches, waiting to be discovered. But Halong Bay isn't just a feast for the eyes. It's steeped in myth and legend. The name Halong translates to where the dragon descends into the sea. According to local lore, the islands were formed by a great dragon that lived in the mountains. As it charged towards the coast, its flailing tail valleys and crevasses. When it finally plunged into the sea, the areas dug up by the tail filled with water, leaving only the highland visible. Though geologists might have a different explanation involving millions of years of erosion and limestone dissolution, there's no doubt that the dragon myth adds a layer of enchantment to the bay. It's a place where reality and fantasy seem to blur, where every rock and waterway has a story to tell. Whether you're exploring the caves, lazing on a beach, or simply drifting through the waters, Halong Bay is an experience of a lifetime. It's a testament to the beauty of our world, a beauty that's not just seen, but felt. It's a place where you can lose yourself in the scenery, in the stories, in the magic of it all. Halong Bay, a place where nature and legend intertwine. Envision the majestic Grand Canyon, carved by time. Imagine a vast chasm, so immense it seems to swallow the horizon, its depths cloaked in shadows and mystery. This is the Grand Canyon, a colossal marvel of nature that spans over 270 miles in length, reaching depths of over a mile. In the heart of Arizona, the Grand Canyon is a testament to the relentless power of water and wind, wearing away at the rugged landscape over millions of years. And what a spectacle they've created! The canyon walls are a mesmerizing tapestry of layered bands of red rock, each layer telling a story of the geological epochs that have passed. At the heart of this grand spectacle flows the mighty Colorado River, a life-giving artery that has been the primary sculptor of this natural masterpiece. It snakes its way through the canyon, carving ever deeper and revealing more of the Earth's history with every passing year. But the Grand Canyon is not just a feast for the eyes, it's a playground for adventure seekers, a sanctuary for those seeking solitude in nature, and a treasure trove for scientists. Whether you're whitewater rafting down the Colorado River, hiking along the rim, or simply standing at one of the many viewpoints, awestruck by the sheer scale of it all, the Grand Canyon offers a unique and unforgettable experience. In the silence of the canyon, you can almost hear the whispers of the Native American tribes who treated this land as sacred, who saw in its grandeur a spiritual dimension that transcended the physical world. The echoes of their ancient stories still linger in the wind, adding an extra layer of mystique to this awe-inspiring landscape. The Grand Canyon is more than just a natural wonder. It's a monument to the passage of time, a testament to the inexorable forces that shape our planet, and a reminder of our small but significant place in the grand scheme of things. The Grand Canyon, a testament to the power of natural forces. Hear the roar of the thunderous Victoria Falls. Imagine a cascade so colossal it makes Niagara Falls seem like a mere trickle. Welcome to Victoria Falls, one of the natural wonders of the world, nestled between Zambia and Zimbabwe. This remarkable spectacle of nature is an astonishing sight to behold, with its height reaching a staggering 354 feet. The sheer volume of water that cascades over the edge every minute is truly mind-boggling. Every second, over 500 million litres of water plunge over the cliff into the mighty Zambezi River below. The power of this water creates a mist that can be seen from miles away, earning Victoria Falls the local nickname Mosi Oatunya, which translates to the smoke that thunders. The force of the water hitting the river below creates a thunderous sound that echoes across the landscape, a primal roar that serves as a constant reminder of the raw power of nature. This symphony of elements, water, earth and air, creates a sensory experience that is as humbling as it is awe-inspiring. But Victoria Falls is more than just a visual spectacle. It's a place where you can feel the cool spray on your face, hear the roar of the water in your ears, and sense the power of nature in your very bones. The sensation is almost primal, connecting you to the earth in a way few other places can. Whether you're a seasoned adventurer or a casual observer, Victoria Falls is a place that demands your attention and respect. It's a testament to the sheer power and beauty of nature, a force that shapes our world and reminds us of our place within it. In the words of explorer David Livingstone, who first brought Victoria Falls to the world's attention, "It's a sight so lovely it must have been gazed upon by angels in their flight." Victoria Falls, where water paints a breathtaking spectacle. Step into the pristine wilderness of Antarctica, a place of extremes where the world's most substantial icebergs reside and the coldest temperatures on Earth are recorded. Here, in this vast frozen desert, the land is untouched and untamed. Antarctica, the last frontier of natural beauty, is a place where ice meets sky in a dazzling display. Imagine glaciers of an incomprehensible scale, vast and silent, holding the weight of millennia in their frosty depths. These are not just chunks of ice, mind you, but masterpieces sculpted by the relentless winds and freezing temperatures. They glisten in the sunlight, casting reflections that dance on the icy canvas of the Antarctic Ocean. But don't be fooled by the seemingly inhospitable climate. Antarctica is teeming with life. It's the realm of the emperor penguins, majestic creatures that thrive against the odds. They huddle together in great colonies, enduring the harshest winters on Earth, all for the promise of new life come spring. Seals, too, cut a solitary figure against the ice, while whales break the ocean's surface in a spectacular display of life's resilience. Underneath the surface, the Antarctic Ocean reveals another world entirely. A riot of colors and shapes, it is home to a myriad of creatures, from the tiny krill to the colossal squid. The biodiversity here is a testament to the tenacity of life, its ability to adapt and endure in the face of adversity. Yet, the most striking feature of Antarctica is perhaps its profound silence. A silence so deep, it seems to echo through time. It's a silence that invites reflection. A silence that speaks of the Earth's past and its uncertain future. Antarctica is a reminder of our planet's immense beauty and fragility. It's a place where one can witness the raw power of nature and the delicate balance of life. It's a place that, once visited, lives on in the heart and the mind, a constant source of wonder and awe. Antarctica, a frozen wonderland that captivates the mind. Gaze at the ethereal dance of the Northern Lights. A spectacle that leaves onlookers spellbound. The Northern Lights, also known as Aurora Borealis, paint the sky with an array of mesmerizing colors. This celestial ballet is not just a feast for the eyes, but a testament to the wonders of our universe. The colors of the Northern Lights are a fascinating spectacle in themselves. From hues of green that shimmer like a silk curtain in the wind, to purples that cascade across the night sky, each display is unique. Occasionally, yellows and blues also make an appearance, adding more depth to this extraordinary show. But what creates these enchanting lights? The answer lies some 93 million miles away in our very own star, the Sun. It sends out solar particles that collide with the Earth's magnetic field. Upon impact, these particles illuminate, creating the glorious spectacle we know as the Northern Lights. It's a cosmic dance, a silent symphony played out on the grandest of scales. But where to witness this spectacle? The best places to view the Northern Lights are usually closer to the poles, where the Earth's magnetic field is strongest. Locations such as the northern parts of Canada, Alaska, Norway, Sweden and Finland offer some of the best seats in the house. And while the lights are visible throughout the year, they are at their most vibrant during the colder months, when the nights are longer and the skies clearer. Imagine standing under a clear, starlit sky, the cold air nipping at your cheeks. Suddenly, a wisp of green light appears, slowly growing, swirling, and spreading across the sky. It arcs overhead, a bridge of light connecting one horizon to the other. And then other colors join in, painting the sky with an ethereal glow. It's a breathtaking sight, one that leaves you feeling both humbled and awestruck. The Northern Lights, nature's most spectacular light show. It's a reminder of the beauty that exists in this world, a beauty that often lies beyond our reach but is always there, waiting to be discovered. Marvel at the Cotton Castle of Pamukkale. This is not a phrase you hear every day, but then again, Pamukkale is not a place you see every day. It's a natural wonder, a spectacle of Mother Nature's creativity. Imagine a cascading series of terraces filled with milky blue waters, each one as if carved by an unseen sculptor from a hillside of pure white travertine. That's Pamukkale for you, a geological phenomenon that has been thousands of years in the making. The terraces owe their existence to the rich mineral waters that spring from the earth and cascade down the hillside, leaving deposits of calcium carbonate in their wake. Over the centuries, these deposits have formed vast gleaming white terraces that look for all the world like a cascading cotton castle. But the wonders of Pamukkale don't stop at the terraces. Atop this natural marvel sits the ancient city of Hierapolis, a place steeped in history and legend. This Greco-Roman city was built in the 2nd century BC, and while it may be in ruins today, it's still a sight to behold. Hierapolis was once famed for its thermal spas, the very same spas fed by the mineral-rich waters that created the terraces of Pamukkale. Imagine soaking in a pool that's been used for 2 millennia, with Roman columns and ancient ruins just a stone's throw away. Pamukkale is more than just a stunning spectacle. It's a place where nature and history intertwine in the most extraordinary way. It's a place that invites contemplation, not just of its beauty, but of the eons of time that have passed since the first drops of mineral water began to shape its face. And it's a place that reminds us of the power of nature, the same force that can carve grand canyons, create vast deserts, and build cotton castles. Pamukkale, a testament to nature's artistic prowess. Tread the sands of the vast Sahara Desert. Now there's a phrase that evokes a sense of mystery and grandeur. It's a realm so vast it could swallow up entire nations. Its golden dunes stretch out as far as the eye can see, rising and falling like the waves of a golden ocean frozen in time. In this sea of sand, you would expect to find nothing but desolation. But oh, how appearances can deceive. The Sahara, you see, is a testament to the resilience of life. From the nimble fennec foxes that scamper across the dunes, to the hardy desert plants that cling to life in the searing heat, life here has adapted in the most remarkable of ways. In the heart of the Sahara, the sun reigns supreme. It casts long, haunting shadows that stretch across the sand, creating a mesmerizing play of light and darkness. As the day wanes, the desert transforms. The heat of the day gives way to the chill of the night, and the sky above explodes into a breathtaking display of stars, as if the desert itself is reaching out to the cosmos. But the Sahara is not just a wilderness. It's a place where cultures have thrived for millennia. Nomadic tribes have traversed these sands for generations, their lives shaped by the rhythms of this harsh and beautiful land. They weave stories of survival and triumph, their tales as timeless as the desert itself. Just as the desert shapes the people, so too do the people shape the desert. They navigate the dunes, trace the paths of ancient trade routes, and breathe life into this seemingly desolate expanse. They are the heart and soul of the Sahara, their spirit as unyielding and indomitable as the desert they call home. The Sahara, then, is more than just a desert. It's a world unto itself, a symphony of sand and sky, life and survival, tradition and transformation. It's a place where the silence is not an absence of sound, but a melody in its own right, a melody composed by the wind, the sand, and the heartbeats of those who dare to tread these vast dunes. The Sahara, a golden sea where silence is a melody. Explore the alien landscape of Wadi Rum. Allow your mind to wander to a place where time seems to stand still, where the land stretches out before you in a canvas of red sands and towering rock formations. This is Wadi Rum, a desert wilderness in southern Jordan that feels more like Mars than Earth. A captivating sight to behold, Wadi Rum is often referred to as the Valley of the Moon. Its unique topography, characterized by monolithic rockscapes that rise up from the desert floor, creates an otherworldly atmosphere that leaves visitors in awe. The sand here isn't just any sand. It's a stunning shade of red that gives the landscape an ethereal glow, especially during sunrise and sunset. It's as if the land itself is on fire, creating a spectacle that's unlike anything you've seen before. But it's not just the sand and rocks that make Wadi Rum special. The desert is also home to a rich history and culture. This was once the land of the Nabateans, an ancient Arab people who left their mark in the form of rock carvings and inscriptions. And let's not forget Wadi Rum's starring role in the world of film. Its Mars-like landscape has made it the go-to location for filmmakers looking to recreate the Red Planet. From Lawrence of Arabia to The Martian, Wadi Rum has convincingly played the part of distant alien worlds on the silver screen. Yet despite its fame and the footprints of tourists, Wadi Rum remains largely untouched. It's a place where you can truly escape, where you can sit under a blanket of stars and feel the immensity of the universe. It's a place that reminds us of our own insignificance in the grand scheme of things, and yet, it's a place that makes us feel profoundly connected to the world around us. So if you're looking for an adventure that's out of this world, look no further than Wadi Rum. It's a place where the extraordinary is ordinary, where the surreal is real. Wadi Rum, where Earth meets Mars. Our journey across the globe has brought us face to face with Mother Nature's masterpieces. We've journeyed through the staggering plains of the Serengeti, a vast canvas speckled with the wild drama of life and survival. We've ventured into the heart of the lush Amazon rainforest, home to a symphony of sounds and a riot of life that is as diverse as it is abundant. Our expedition took us to the mystical Halong Bay, where limestone casts rise like phantom towers from the emerald waters, weaving a landscape of dreams. We stood on the rim of the majestic Grand Canyon, a colossal testament to the power of erosion, and felt the raw power of nature in the thunderous roar of Victoria Falls, a cascade of water that never ceases to humble the onlooker. We traced the pristine wilderness of Antarctica, a white canvas that stretches beyond the horizon, punctuated only by massive glaciers and the occasional penguin. We've turned our gaze skywards to marvel at the ethereal Northern Lights, a celestial ballet of light that paints the polar sky in a palette of surreal hues. Our travels took us to the cotton castle of Pamukkale, where mineral-rich waters have sculpted terraces of white travertine into a dreamscape of natural infinity pools. We've journeyed across the vast Sahara Desert, a sea of sand that changes its hues with the passing hours, and explored the alien landscape of Wadi Rum, where wind-sculpted rocks rise from the desert floor, evoking a sense of otherworldly beauty. Each of these natural wonders is a testament to the beauty, diversity, and resilience of our planet. Each landscape is a chapter in Earth's story, a tale that unfolds in the grandeur of mountains, the depth of oceans, the quiet of deserts, and the frenzy of forests. Indeed, we inhabit a big, beautiful world, each corner filled with wonders waiting to be discovered.